talk more about the easing of restrictions, we have on the line Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship and Go Negosyo founder Joey Concepcion. Magandang gabi, Mr. Concepcion.
Magandang gabi rin.
Sir, is the private sector ready for this? Are we ready to reopen cinemas in particular?
I think what we really have to do is to try to open the economy gradually. And I think that's what the IATF is doing. They're calibrating the level of infection. We are now seeing the more frequent testing and more disciplined social distancing and wearing a face mask. And we're seeing also the vaccines, eventually that will be coming in. I think, the objective from the very start is saving both lives and livelihoods. And we have seen the damage done in the year 2020, That's a real fourth quarter of last year was not good. And the first quarter, I'm sure, of this year will also be not good, because the first quarter of this year is a very slow quarter, being the 1st of January, and everybody spent all their money last Christmas. So many people are losing their jobs to some extent because they are unable to, many businesses cannot keep them. Certain sectors are really challenged. The entertainment is one. That's why movie theaters are going to open, and people should start again, showing movies. Local movie productions should get started, and many other things. Tourism. The list is so long, and to me that is equally as important as really saving lives, And yung kabuhayan kasi ng mga tao, marami dito ay napinsala rin dito. Marami tao na ubos yung savings nila, pati sa negosyo nila, yung working capital nila naubos rin,
And you mentioned saving lives, saving livelihoods. We wish we could do everything at the same time. Of course, there's real dilemma and there's real difficulty there as well. One group of people that have a real vantage point on the ground level and on the policy level are LGU leaders. And we're getting late word, sir, that the mayors of Metro Manila are not so keen on this move by the IATF. What do you say to the mayors who are, like you, considering both lives and livelihood?
Well, it's like two children drowning, right? Ano gagawin mo? Do you save one or the other? What we try to do is save both as much as possible with the same level of passion, right? And that's why we're doing all of what we see today. The private sector has taken a real proactive role in helping the government buy the vaccines. So this is not seen anywhere in the world that the private sector is taking, and partnering with government to buy vaccines. Normally in other countries, it's the government who just shoulders the cost of vaccines, but not in the Philippines. So this is what I'm trying to say. The opening up the economy is so crucial to our country's future. And of course, we have to do it responsibly. And that's why the private sector is doing everything it can. It spent so much money in providing donations on testing equipment. We've spent in research for pooled PCR testing, saliva testing, and the list goes on. So we're at what I call the towards the middle to the tail end of this war, And this is very critical at this point in time. And to me, what spells the difference will be the vaccine. So now, what the idea is doing is trying to open slowly, calibrate it. If things go wrong, they can push it back, which they've done in the past. So I think if we don't get to try certain things, then the economy will not move forward. And that is also going to affect people. They will not be able to buy medicines for if they get sick, the lack of food in the table. We have to go back gradually, to our the growth stages of this country, and it's not a choice. Do I save life or livelihoods? I mean, it's both that are really important, and that's what that is the balance that we're trying to do. And of course, everybody is conservative. We want to be sure that we don't raise the level of infection. And we've seen the reports that the infection in certain areas are well under control. Now, don't do this in areas that the infection is out of control.
Okay. Presidential Advisor on Entrepreneurship, Go Negocios, Joey Concepcion. Maraming salamat po.